I've started doing this closet declutter. It's so overwhelming. I started doing this last night, so I didn't film any of it because it was really dark. And I was like, we'll just wait till the daytime and I want to get powering on with stuff. But now there's just stuff everywhere and I'm looking at it like, all of this stuff was once money. And I know that's probably the wrong way to think about it because some of this stuff was a gift, so it's not like I bought it and the person, yes, they spent money on it, but they did that because they were giving me something that they thought I would like, or it was like a token of their care, right? So it's not a waste, but it's just, I feel quite overwhelmed. It's bringing up a lot of feelings as well because some of this stuff, I like it, but it doesn't fit me at the moment. So I'm like, what do I do with this? I'm thinking I'll put it away. So basically the goal is to only have things in my wardrobe that I can wear immediately. So any jeans, anything that doesn't fit me right now, today, I'm gonna put away because I want to see what I actually have. And I have a lot, so I think that's gonna be the solution in terms of getting distracted by, oh, I wish I could still wear this, or I could wear this 2 years ago but I can't anymore, or I used to be able to wear, or whatever. And then the other thing that is distracting me or making me go on a bit of a detour is any sentimental things or gifts or things that are one of a kind. So anything that is quite generic, you know, there's like a black mesh top that I have. Realistically, I could get rid of this and it probably wouldn't matter because finding a black mesh top is not going to be difficult if I wanted to buy it again. I've had that top, I literally remember buying it in Exeter Urban Outfitters. So I know I've had it for a long time, and I know that it would be easy to find another one, but there's another one, another mesh top, which I loved and I used to wear so much when I was like 19, 20. It's tie-dye blue and it's got a logo on the front. That I have worn occasionally, but the fact that it's so unique makes me not want to get rid of it because how would I replace that? If in 2 months I wake up and suddenly think, oh my gosh, I need that top, but I've got rid of it. Like, how do I even go about replacing that? You know, and I don't know if that's a scarcity thing or viewing it as a collection. I'm not sure how to get past that because there are some things that are really unique. And the problem is in the past, I have got rid of stuff that either didn't fit me or I felt like wasn't my style anymore. And then I still think about those things now and I'm like, kind of wish I hadn't got rid of that. Like there was this checked orange and blue, really thin check shirt from Talbot's that I got in the charity shop for like £5. And I got rid of it and now I really wish I hadn't. I mean, I don't think it would fit me, but I miss it. So I'm like, I don't want to get rid of things and then miss them. But then how many things have I got rid of that I've completely now forgotten about? You know, I can remember that one thing, but I've not only donated one thing. There have been so many things that I've got rid of. And even if I can remember things, like there's this really nice, this long sleeve top I used to have, but I got rid of it because I was like, the color kind of washes me out. It's very comfortable, but it's a bit too slouchy. And also it had like quite a few stains on it that I couldn't get out. Like it had some turmeric on it. I'd worn it a lot. So I was like, time to say goodbye to this. So I do still remember that, but I don't feel bad about getting rid of it. And that one I did recycling textiles because I was like, this is old and I'm not gonna donate this because who would want it? I was watching a decluttering video either yesterday or the day before yesterday. They had 4 categories: keep, sell, maybe, so keep for like 3 months and then see how you feel. And then the last category was donate/recycle. And I was like, no, you can't just be sending things to the charity shop because you think they're old and ratty. What are you doing? It should be, donate should be in the same category as sell. Be like, this is a good quality item that someone else would want to own, but either I don't need the money, so I don't need to sell it, the charity can make some money from it, or I don't want the hassle of selling it, the charity can make some money from it, right? Like, it should be donate or sell. It shouldn't be donate or recycle as a category. Recycle should be its own category. This is like stuff with holes in, stuff with marks on that don't come out, stuff that's really ratty or like worn through that no one else would want to buy. Like, why are you sending stuff to the charity shop that no one would want to buy? That's so mean. Sorry, that was a mini rant. So I really kind of am lost. I have like clothes everywhere and I've emptied some of my drawers. Let's go have a look. So for example, this drawer is, normally I have socks in the middle like this, and I've gone through loads of my socks and got rid of the ones with holes in or the ones that aren't comfortable because generally I like these crew socks They are just comfortable and easy to wear. And I've got some black socks, some Doc Martens socks. I really like these. So I have like a few odd pairs. To be honest, I could probably get rid of these, but they're Jack Wills and I kind of don't want to let go of that era of my life when I was like 14. These are cute. I'm not getting rid of these. They've got dogs on them. Anyway, socks in the middle. And then here was like skirts and t-shirts that didn't fit in the drawer below. And then this is all sports stuff, which I've gone through, which I'm keeping. Well, I'm not sure about these shorts actually, but for now, I'm keeping all of that. But see, I've emptied out this drawer. So I'm like, oh, the space, the possibility. But all of that stuff is now here. And I've gone through it and I'm like, well, I don't really want to get rid of a lot of this stuff. This is a pile of stuff I've put to the side that's like, if it fits me in a few months, maybe, or just like a general maybe pile because I haven't worn it. This is stuff, there's 3 items to donate. So I'm not really impressed with myself there. I don't know how ruthless to be, but I quite like the idea of being very ruthless, but then I'm not feeling that way. I don't know. The idea is that anything in my wardrobe I can look in and all this stuff fits me. So that is the case with, actually not with these trousers at the moment, but the rest of this stuff I could put on today and wear and love. Yeah, I've taken a lot of stuff out of this side, either to get rid or to put away and see how I feel. This side is a problem because there are things here that don't fit me. For example, this blazer, which I love so much. Is it a 10? No, it's a 12. So it could conceivably fit me at some point. But the thing is, it's Reese. And I got this for like £6 from the charity shop. And it is so nice. And I do love it. So I don't really want to get rid of it, even though it doesn't fit me at the moment. And because it's a blazer, I don't want to fold it up and put it under my bed. I've got some storage under my bed. So not really sure what to do with that, I guess, other than leave it. There's this one. See, I love this blazer. So I do have quite a few jackets. I guess I could conceivably get rid of this, but this is like the only thick, warm-ish coat that I have. So that seems a bit silly to get rid of. This I'm definitely keeping. This I could get rid of, but it is practical to have. I mean, immediately I'm like, oh, just because it's practical, you shouldn't have it. But this is one of those things. This is the thing. Let's go back in the other room and chat about it, because otherwise you're just staring at clothes all the time, which is fine. But this is the thing about buying clothes secondhand that I get caught up in. Like I was saying about if it's unique, it's like, how would I replace this? And I have so many things. I mean, a denim jacket is maybe a bad example because that's not so unique, but I can remember buying it when I was like 20. I can remember going into the charity shop and seeing it and being like, yeah. So I feel bad getting rid of it. And I think a lot of it is to do with as well, I've not been feeling very good recently, so I've not really been getting dressed. I've been wearing the same leggings and the same big jumper and the same t-shirt, and that's kind of been it. Like I've not actually been wearing any of my clothes. And part of this I will say is that we have no heating, so it's not like I can wear a cute outfit because it's literally freezing. I'm actually quite cold at the moment. I need to go put on a jumper. So I don't know, maybe that denim jacket I could get rid of. This is maybe something where I need someone with me to be like, when did you last wear this? But then I think sometimes that can be distracting, or you can like get caught up in it and be like, yeah, I'll get rid of that. And then afterwards you're like, oh no, why did I do that? I was like caught up in it and I got rid of something that I actually wanted to keep. This I definitely want to keep. It is this trench coat, and I wear this a lot. I wore this a lot last summer. I got it from eBay in April last year, and it can go in the wash. Like you can put it in the, you know, wash it at 40, which I think is cool. And I've worn it a lot, and I think, yeah, I really like that. I'm keeping that. This I am not sure about. It has the tag still on, but I have worn it a few times. I do kind of love it though. And this, the problem with this jacket is it is a size extra small, and I bought this, you know, 5 years ago, so I was not a size extra small, but it is so oversized that I've been trying on the medium size and the large size, and it was just like, I was swamped. So I was like, well, let's get the extra small because that fits me properly. But the thing is, then you can't do it up. I don't know whether to keep this. I don't know whether it's had its day. It's got paint on it. This was the jacket I took to rehab and they were painting the ceiling at some point, and I hung my coat on the door and it's got paint on it. So I wore this. This was like my comfort blanket in rehab because it's like so cozy and it just made me feel safe. So again, that's like sentimental. So these two are like the jackets that I have that are like thick, warm jackets. In terms of other things that don't fit, this jacket does not fit me. But I love it. And again, it's something that I don't want to put away and like scrunch up or fold up because it is, you know, a nice jacket. And I'm like, will this ever fit me again realistically? Should I sell it? Is it okay to keep something like this? I think it's so cool, but yeah, it does not fit me at the moment. So maybe I should move this all the way to the side over here. So I still have it, but I'm not constantly seeing it. I don't know. I don't think it's not like half of my wardrobe I can't wear. There's literally those two jackets, and then it's deciding what to do. Because it does seem a bit extreme to have a whole half of my wardrobe dedicated to jackets. But then I do like the variety that it brings, so not sure. Not sure, but yeah, all of this stuff currently fits and I can wear. I could pick out any of these things and be comfortable, and yeah. So that is a good thing at least. In this drawer I have all of my jumpers and some joggers as well. And I think it would be cool if I could turn this drawer into my shoe drawer, which actually was what it originally was years ago. This was where I kept all of my shoes, and then I started putting jumpers in here. Before, I'd just piled my jumpers up at the bottom of my wardrobe in here, and that worked pretty well. But now, yeah, I have quite a few, so I'm thinking, how would that work? Immediately, if I have to get rid of some of them, I would get rid of this. This is a vest that I really like, but I got it on Depop, and I kind of, like, I wasn't even really looking for it. I was buying something else from the seller and they were selling this, and I was like, it's so cool, and it is really cool, but if I had to get rid of something, it might be this. I don't know though, because then it seems to go with some of the other colours that I have in my wardrobe. Oh my gosh. But it's like I don't have the space. Maybe I would also get rid of this fluffy cardigan because I have not worn it. It's too small for me at the moment. And then I was thinking I could also get rid of this. I have stopped, I have refrained from getting rid of it before because it has a lot of sentimental value. It's from Pink. It's just this zip up top, and I love the pocket at the front, and I love the colour. And I got it when I was 16. When I was in America with a couple of my friends. So it has a lot of sentimental value, but I don't really reach for it. And yeah, I think I'd been on the fence about this before and kept it, and my sister thought it was cool. So I might see if she wants it. I mean, she does love pink, like the colour pink. This is purpley, but she might still like it. I don't know. It would be a bit oversized for her, but maybe that would be a good thing. I mean, you can see how old it is. Look, it's kind of gone yellow. Like, this thing is old, but I don't know. Then, sentimentally, the other thing I have is this fluffy jumper from Topshop. I think it's got mascara on the sleeve, actually. I got this when I was 16. My mum got it for me for Christmas, and I do love it, but I rarely wear it. What size is it? If it's a size 10, then maybe. Yeah, it is a size 10. So cool. Look at it. And it's so soft as well. Like sometimes this kind of material can be really itchy, but no, it's so soft. It's coming up quite light blue on camera. It's more mint green. Let me try and find a better light for it. No, it's still coming up way more blue than it is. It's a bit more of a vibrant color. I mean, looking at it now, it's gone a bit yellow here. So this is clearly I was wearing makeup. So maybe I should wash it, see if that comes out, because otherwise that does look a bit tatty. It's difficult with this kind of sentimental item. The other thing that I would maybe consider getting rid of would be this Yale jumper, and it's super cozy and it's grey, so it goes with everything. And I actually got this at Yale. I remember at school my friend was like, oh, why'd you get that sweatshirt? And I was like, I got it at Yale, what do you mean? And she was like, oh, I thought it was just one of those things, you know, like from Urban Outfitters, you buy something with a logo on it. I mean, I've got a hat that has Stockholm on it. I've never been to Stockholm, but no, I've never actually got this from Yale. Yeah, I went there with my friend. We went around Yale, we went around Princeton. It was cool. And so this is like a memento of that trip. So I don't really want to get rid of it. But then look, I've got this grey sweatshirt. To be annoying, they are slightly different. So they're not exactly the same, but I mean, come on. Because yeah, any of this other stuff I've actually worn recently, which is good, you know? Maybe what I need to do, take everything out, put my shoes in, because you can see here I've got shoes down here, I've got shoes in shoe boxes, and especially over there I've got shoes in shoe boxes. So if I could just maybe play around and see what it would look like with all my shoes in here, maybe that would be a start. I don't know, this feels like a bigger project. And then I love the idea of keeping this completely clear of stuff, but I have too much stuff. This wardrobe, I love the way it looks. I think it looks really cool, but practically storage wise, it is not handy because all you have is hanging space and a drawer, you know? It looks quite messy if there's stuff at the bottom, which there's going to be because there's no like shelves or anything. But this was my fault. I mean, I did pick it when I was like 13 or 14, so I wasn't really thinking about storage. I'm looking again, maybe I should get rid of this denim jacket. Oh my gosh, no, this is fun, but it's also, yeah, it just brings up a lot of memories, I guess, and a lot of emotions, right? Like, 'cause I can remember buying this dress, for example. I wore this a lot when I was 19, 20, and it's so cute. £5 from the charity shop. This has buttons, it's not just like that. But it's just, like, I have so many memories of wearing this, you know? And I do still love it. Maybe I need to try on this stuff again. Love this, like, I think I just need to get back into wearing this stuff because I've been in such a bad frame of mind recently that I've not really been wearing any of these clothes, so it seems like such a waste to have them. But when I look at them, I'm like, no, I actually do love this. Like, look at this. Look at this shirt. That is so fun. I love it. I love it. So I think I just need to, I don't know, get back to myself. I'm not sure. I'm going to try this on and see what I think. Here is the jacket. It's quite fitted and it's quite cropped, which I do like. Not particularly tall. Having something that's not oversized is actually good, but like, would I realistically wear this? I like the idea of like wearing this over a dress. I'm not sure, but maybe the fact I'm not sure means that I should get rid. I don't know. But the thing is, it's also quite a nondescript item. If in 5 months I'm like, oh no, I made a huge mistake getting rid of my denim jacket, I could go find another one in the charity shop. It wouldn't be a hardship to find one exactly like this, do you know? It wouldn't be impossible. I think I'm gonna put this on the maybe pile. The problem is things have got way too chaotic because I have stuff everywhere. Maybe I now, before I tackle this drawer and turn it into my shoe drawer, or at least trial that and see how I feel with it, I think maybe first off I need to consolidate all my different piles, because right now I have stuff in there, stuff in the other room, stuff in here. I need to come up with a definite plan of like definitely getting rid of. So either donating, I'm gonna have a pile to see if my sister wants some of this stuff. A pile for textiles recycling I already have, so we are some more organised. So I need a pile to donate, pile for my sister, a maybe pile. See, I don't know whether to have a maybe pile, and then also to have a pile of stuff that like I like, but it doesn't fit me at the moment. I mean, I technically do already have that in the stuff under my bed, so maybe I should go through that. See, I just feel like I'm constantly adding stuff. I have way too much stuff. It's quite overwhelming. I mean, we just have to keep going. We're in it now. The mess is everywhere, my gosh. It is hours later and this is where we're at. So this is the pile of stuff that I'm going to sell along with this jacket and this dress. This is my maybe pile. It's currently just this hoodie, which I love the colour of, but I have not been wearing very much. So from the perspective of when did you last wear this, I should get rid of it, but I love the colour. So I'm kind of on the fence about it because it is super comfy, but why haven't I been wearing it is the thing. And then on the maybe pile as well is this denim jacket, and I'm leaning towards donating this because I never reach for it, but then it is quite classic like we talked about, so I'm still making my mind up about that. And then over here, this is the donate pile. It is quite substantial. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I have bought, so I am feeling a bit sad about that because it feels like a waste of money. Although, is it? Because these things brought me joy, and now they are finding new homes where they will bring someone else joy. So, trying to have that perspective of it. And, this represents me either buying into a fantasy version of reality or something else, and, that's hopeful. So, this stuff is all recycling textiles because no one wants it. It's all, got holes in it, or the elastic is stretched and it's not good stuff, so I need to take this to the dump. And yeah, that's where we're at the moment, hours later. Multiple days since I started this video and started decluttering. I'm surprised by how much stuff I have that I don't use and I don't need anymore. Apologies, I am super red. I had to take our dog to the vet's because she'd eaten something and was shaking all over, and now she's still at the vet's and they're treating her. Hopefully she'll be fine, but that was very stressful, and apparently my face has not yet calmed down, so I'm still very red. Let me show you what I did with this drawer. Let me get out of the light. So I did turn this into my shoe drawer. Yay! And I'm actually surprised that they all do fit in here. The only shoes that are not in this drawer are, first off, these ones, which are, I guess, my regular rotation shoes. So they live on this shoe rack, which was actually a wine rack that I got off Vinted for £3. And then this, yes, is the drawer of shoes. I still, to be honest, think maybe I should have decluttered some of these shoes. The thing is, I bought some of these recently. In fact, these I bought recently, these 3 pairs, because I was watching too much Sex and the City and watching them run around New York in their fancy outfits with their cool shoes and the cool bags. I was like, I want some cool shoes. And these are very cool. And I think I could make them work for my style, but they're just not as practical as something like trainers and flat shoes. So we'll see. I think these could be useful and wearable in the summer because they are nice slip-on shoes with a block heel. So they will look nice, but they will also be very easy to wear, whereas these slingbacks maybe not so easy to wear. So I'm still kind of on the fence about these and what to do with them. But the fact that all my shoes fit in this drawer, aside from those, yeah, I'm quite glad, because these take up quite a lot of space. I didn't know whether to sell these, but I think they're just so cool. I've only worn them a few times, as you can see. I think they're really cool, so I think I'll hold on to them for a bit longer, and if I don't style them with anything soon, then maybe I'll sell them. But I just love it, and I think they'll go really well with my beige jacket. The other shoes, sorry I keep getting distracted, the other shoes I have are my trainers, like my walking shoes that I wear to walk the dog every day and just to run errands in. They are downstairs because I use them all the time, whereas these are more like specific outfits going to a specific place or doing something intentional, as opposed to just putting on shoes and running out the door. Those shoes are downstairs. I actually think I have a pair of loafers downstairs as well, but I'm quite happy for them to stay downstairs. So yeah, I quite like this. And in here, sorry, we've got my Ugg boots, which are this beautiful emerald. Let me get the lid off so you can see. Look! They are the same way on camera as they are in real life. They are this colour, this beautiful turquoise. I have had these for, no joke, probably coming up 13 years. Yeah, it will be. 12 and a half years I've had these. So I love them and they are not going anywhere. And as you saw earlier, okay, I'll leave that sort out later. As you saw earlier, this drawer was where I used to keep all my jumpers. I've now put my jumpers as a trial over here on this shelf. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I have significantly less jumpers here, as you can see, because I'm thinking to get rid of all the other ones. Actually, no, there are a couple in the wash, but this is the audit that I'm left with, and I'm quite happy with that. It does look quite different to before, but I like having the shoes in here, and I can have the jumpers there. So we'll see. That is the update of where we're at so far. And yeah, we're still nowhere near done. Oh wait, let me turn you around if we're talking. We are still nowhere near done. I have plenty of work left to do. I have sold quite a few things on Vinted. I've also listed things on Depop. None of them have sold. But I've sold, I think, 7, oh wait, more, maybe 9 things on Vinted. It's been quite successful. But I'm thinking if by the end of the week these things haven't sold, maybe I should just take them all to the charity shop, because I've made £80 so far, and that's a decent amount of money. It's a balance of whether I want the stuff gone and I just want to get rid of it, or whether I want to keep storing it and keep the pieces listed on Vinted. I don't know what to do about that, but I dropped a box of stuff at the charity shop yesterday as well, which felt good to get some stuff moving out. I'm going to take my textiles recycling to the dump tomorrow. It's been good so far, and I look forward to part 2, where hopefully we will round off this episode, you know, this decluttering episode. It will be just a wardrobe full of stuff that I actually use and wear all the time and love, instead of stuff that I thought I'd love but I don't wear or doesn't fit me at the moment, or, you know, all of the reasons why we don't wear things. So yeah, I hope this has inspired you. Maybe you can do a wardrobe audit of your own. And yes, stay tuned for part 2. Please subscribe for that, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, because then YouTube will hopefully show you the part 2 as soon as that comes out, because it knows you liked this one. Happy decluttering! God bless, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one!